So I'm Eileen Camfield, and I am a teaching professor in writing studies. One of the things that makes me excited in my research is to try to understand something that I think of as the writing paradox. So by that, I mean, on one hand, we have writing as this incredibly powerful tool for meaning making, for helping us clarify our thinking, extend our ideas. It's deeply tied with identity. It's this amazing thing. And yet here's the paradox. When you ask students to talk about their experiences with writing, academic writing, they generally talk about dread and writing anxiety. And I wanted to understand more about this weird disconnect between what writing can and should be and the way writing is experienced by students. So a lot of my research has led me into understanding more about how we teach writing. I've had a number of projects that I've worked on with faculty in the disciplines that have led to publications. I've worked with sociology faculty in using accessible language to describe writing assignments and metaphors that are easily grasped to think about the assessment and evaluation of writing. I've worked with biology faculty members using writing as an assessment tool for tracking student self-efficacy development as biology students or as biologists. I've worked with an engineering faculty member on using writing to help students develop scripts so that they can better communicate on design teams. And that was specifically organized around this idea of creating more inclusive design teams and making sure that voices that were sometimes not heard on those teams could be better heard and appreciated by everyone. Those are some past projects, and what that has led me to more recently be working on is thinking about a concept that I'm working on with a graduate student actually at UC Merced, and we're calling it critical empathy. And we're thinking about using critical empathy as a lens for faculty to be really interrogating every dimension of a course, from syllabus to assignment design to interactions in the classroom, with this empathic presence, but also kind of critically questioning, why am I doing it this way? Is there another way that I could be doing this? Am I doing this just because it's inherited practice? And do I need to kind of unlearn the way that education was done to me so that I can be more effective with my students today? I'm also interested in developing a decolonial or anti-racist writing curriculum. I think you can see that the through line is trying to dismantle that paradox or heal that rift, as it were, and help folks see that writing is their friend. Writing is a powerful tool for academic success, for personal meaning making, and that it can be taught in such a way that it helps students feel excited about it, and that faculty can feel more interested in the work that students do and the writing that students do if it's approached through a slightly different lens. The thing I enjoy the most about teaching is when I feel like I've really engaged with the human beings in the classroom with me. There's nothing more gratifying than when a student said, "This class has changed my life." One of the most important things that we can do as educators is help our students think about how they can lead lives of meaning and purpose. So I think the thing that I find most gratifying and exciting about UC Merced students is the hunger, the excitement about learning and the promise of the future. I think there's something about the UC Merced student that recognizes that education is about sort of freeing your mind, launching your dreams, discovering what you didn't already know before you got here, and being open to being changed, that is kind of humbling, and I really respect and admire tremendously. And I find the students here just, really electrifying.